you pointed out examples in which like subcultures, at least counterculture, if you will, where in which things were never used to go on like them are go on now. You feel like that is because of infiltration of, you know, North American culture in a way.
Yes,
That would have a
yes.
discussion
Global
about
exposure.
It
Global
because even
exposure.
what they're like, well, no, what they well, it is what they Alkaline released the music video for one of them sang them as Snow Cork and all them thing there.
Cork.
Cork.
Coke.
Place in a way as them call Coke, you see me? And you know, there's a big discussion around it now, and he has always showed himself to be that type of person that where him,
Provocateur.
you know, and go against the grain and counterculture. Do you think it's something that's outer influence or inner influence in regards to society?
It starts with outer influence, but then when the influencers start to be exposed to that outer influence, then bring it back and influence us inside. You understand? So I am so sorry for children now, because when I was growing up, my reality was my geographic space. So I never feel no way if you go catch water, because everybody catch water.
Yeah.
I never feel no way if you share bed, because everybody share bed. I never had Facebook for go see a man in a big bed and a pool and a bubble bath and start to feel like my life is
Push it to the
unfair.
I don't know why Scarface coming up with break.
Right. So hey, when cable coming on BT, you know,
Yeah.
Selector used to say in the dance, if you have BT, walk out and play rap, you know. Very few people had that access. You get me? Now everybody have that Kardashian access, whatever. And those cultures, which include these promiscuity, which include these drugs consumption, right? When ganja was the only acceptable drug in 99 and 2000. Now Mali and all of those things, but those were foreign accepted long time.
And even weed wasn't accepted then.
No.
No, it wasn't.
No, but well, within the culture, parents and them think that it's still against it.
And the law,
but
the law,
and the law.
yeah.
But the music, the this,
Yeah.
the that, the general,
A bad man would have smoke weed, but then not a coke.
But right, and if a man is a cokehead, he might get harassed, he might ridicule, he might move out, and you run him. So as it is that these things now where your favorite artist in America is a drug addict, and so therefore you don't see it as badly. You understand? Because for example, Bob Marley make Rasta get accepted because if I like Bob Marley and he's Rasta, then maybe Rastas are not that bad. You understand? Michael Jordan make black people get accepted. Like Michael Jordan is black. So a lot of prejudice end by stars being a representative of what? Gay is also going through the same process. The movie star, the this, the that is gay. So when you are seeing your role models participate in these things, which are now expanded because they weren't our role models because we weren't exposed. They I remember when Rowned gave me $200 on a Walker's Crescent. It was the best thing that like, yo, I can't believe now. Whenever I want to be an artist because I wasn't talented like that, but we just want to be successful. You know, Roundhead from Mansa Shakru. It's a par around where me used to live more time, and I was
Jesus
just
saying, you remember that?
yeah, it's $200. You understand where I come from? So sometimes I see Roundhead now, they remember me. You know?
Yeah, but right.
And but them Roundhead them the top star, you know. Jamaica don't know what Monster Shack Crew was, you know.
No, for Jamaica, at least the current generation.
Yeah, the current generation, they were kings. Convertible vehicles and all of them something. So, but Roundhead would never be a cokehead openly. So that couldn't influence me because the society would not have allowed him.
So even a ninja man who allegedly used coke
would
never hear a song
about it. And him have to say no when time people say yes. You understand? I say, come on, bro.
Come on in there.
We know. You understand? I must say, I want to know, man. No, you don't know that. Yeah, right. So it is changing and it is worrisome because we don't have the systems. It's like how America have it, but them have all kind of car line and systems to correct it. We don't have the systems to reverse this entrance into the cocaine addictions and into the Mali consumptions and into the open promiscuity. So when you say, okay, the girls are promiscuous, but when they're pregnant, they're not going on no welfare. US have that. So the US and England, them have welfare and children are going to eat. our one them are just dead for hungry.
Or them go out and
Or them go up on the street, go beg. So because you don't have those systems, you have to take steps to make your culture don't facilitate those activities. And a lot of Jamaicans don't recognize that because them see foreign and think that's how it go. You understand? Them see foreign and say, okay, well, then if they can do it, why can't we do it? But the spin-offs of it, we don't have systems to like gambling. You have gambling car lines and all of them things.
Yeah.
You know, none of that.
Yeah, you have. Addiction alert. No,
you're right.
They do have some stuff here.
Material levels. You understand?
You mean the resources aren't much.
So even even overseas now, gambling reached a point where you have gambling therapy.
Yes.
And people, you can be diagnosed with having addiction to get.
And you have
really
policies. So it's like addiction alert should be getting 10% of the gambling take up to fund that. So that should be a policy so that them can expand and be able to, because a lot of our poor people don't eat if they don't win cash back.
True.
And the catch it, dog, the fowl.
The dirty Chinese man play this.
Yeah. And they're out there
Sorry, I
with
don't mean
no
to be
intervention. You understand? Yeah, she kind of woke. But yeah, there's no... So there's
I'm just repeating.
Yeah, so there's no intervention.
Yeah.
And them really feel like they must study him and they must spend millions and millions. You think rich people buy a lot of these things? This is poor people. But you don't have the ads coming out for say, yo, don't buy too much or eat dinner first. Or you just allow them to go buy and broke. You get what I'm saying?
I guess, but it's like the higher winning for real. And as I said, most of these people, it's not even that they do it because they want to. They do it because they have to.
It's a job.
It's a part of the business.
And gambling catch you.
Yeah.
When you broke, you almost have to always gamble for doing. For eating. But if you just save your money, I spoke to some guys the other day and said, how much dragon you drink? Them said 3 a day. How much you want? 3 bills. So on average, them drink $1,000 a day. Because we now come birthday and some other day we might go more than 3. So it's $360,000 out of dragon in my drinking. 1,000 of them are going to bring 360 million. 100,000 of them are drink $36 billion. We have 100,000 poor people now drinking 3 gallons a day. I can bet and guarantee. And nobody's saying, dude, why?
Because as you said, I mean, and as you pointed out, like, sir, education can't eat. So
No,
like
but the
even
government-
educating them coming like it would be a
But we
futile
have
process.
a duty if you put out ads. It's like how cigarette if you have all them thing.
Disclaimer.
We now can deal with the kidney and all of that that come from this alcohol abuse. The hospitals won't be able.
They are already overrun.
In 30 years, when time them youth are now at 20 who drink rum and boom morning till night.
But then, and as you say, it's almost like it's an exercise in futility because people who see the teeth and gum and your dead and the lungs and whatever on the box of the cigarette, they still purchase the cigarette and it can go up all the way up. But there will
be some who don't. That is the role of these social marketing to take away, as I'm saying, a counter argument. Nobody's saying to our 20-year-olds, alcohol consumption and abuse will lead to health problems, will lead to infertility, will lead to costs that you can't afford at 52. So when you reach 52 and you have renal failure, who you think have to pay for it? Us. The society can't just left him a bush. When you have kidney failure, who you think have to pay for it? Us.
You sure
Yeah, we can't. We can't. So you're going to go down a public and can't have baby because in the full of people with kidney problems. You understand?
I have a really like, if it's really an effort in futility or if it's... Because like sometimes them think that because sometimes it's like them thing that just put in place for just serious blame and to serious.
No, and I want to say you're right. Yeah. No, because you're right. Even
we have 60,000 young women over the last 10 years have baby and this year we spend $8 million on teenage pregnancy promotion. 8 million? That is nothing compared to the problem. The problem we have now, we should have paid some artists for things that don't do it.
Which is crazy to me, you know. I mean, they're... From me, I got prep school. Prep school, you know, when I even did I think, boys, in a them way that somebody come to me and I talk about, like give you pamphlet and teenage pregnancy and how our life and I was in prep school at the time, and I'm like,
listen.
Okay, first of all, ew, boys, gross, never. But then I was fathom, but I'm like,
you
wait, that's been constant.
About all things change. That's even for this.
Yo, it's like if seed probably I say, yo, you wanna know what Aria do now? Not that I have intimate knowledge. But she talk about it, but sure.
But let me just
no, but it's like the thing is, it's crazy to me because there has been long-standing marketing efforts for like because I remember even should we put condoms in school, that was like a raging debate, like put the condoms in school, like a condom vending machine in school. No, you gotta encourage your kids them to have sex, and it's been a constant thing, and I'm like,
but bro, is the level of investment equal to the level of problem? That's the point. So all right, imagine if we take $1 billion as government and buy slots on radio for good songs. So we comes and says, see the slatter, like on Nightly Fix, we are by Wednesday for promote good songs. Them have to submit it to a committee, and it promote values that we want.
Actually promote good songs? The Fix, naturally.
Yeah. No, so but you automatically have to do it because the government now put some resources to make it financially feasible. So therefore, a youth will sing down in a church or whatever. Also, I can make a one good song. I can make a 200,000 tomorrow. Yeah. You understand?
That sounds good.
So yeah.
You see what about C0ke?
Right. No.
You see how the teams go?
I'm joking.
So that is policy to say, all right, we understand the impetus, we understand the motive for sing bongs check and duns check. We understand that data play on radio and data play on YouTube. But we are gonna put some promotion money in YouTube for these songs that are also good. So if you're sending a song and we think that it is in the direction of morals and values that we want, we are going to also boots it for 3 months and you qualify.
I know this is how real change could be affected, especially with the YouTube medium as well.
That's what I'm saying.
Because the right now, even with the radio band, is like, radio, we don't have
every man can do more.
If it's that, them see certain songs are being promoted by the government, like money I get put behind them.
You not even tell them it's
force some of them, probably force some of them to change.
Because you said that song they make it. Because it's the same way I explain, say, money man try make. You understand what I'm saying? So you come and say, sting. You see them two youth that we do good, me pay 50% of them money, but who want them pants thing? Things all right, come 300,000, 150 from government. Then him unsting too. So you start to know. So all I'm saying is if you don't if you don't put processes, you can't just fight them and ban them and You understand what I'm saying? You want people to behave themselves, you put some money into school and say every month we're gonna have a after school fete, and only those who get ticket from teacher can come. So if you misbehave and you fight and he say don't get a ticket. So the man who behave now start to say, yo, I gotta have a school fete, you fight too much. Nerd. No, but the majority of us are not in discipline.
I know,
the majority of us are not fighting.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is if you put resources into this, you understand, into positive actions, it's better than putting laws against negative action. It almost make them want to do it more.
Or mouth talk. As we see all heap of them things that been happen.
It would be an interesting social experiment. It's like Pavlov, the dog, like, the feeding, like, let's see how it responds.
Yeah, ring the bell.
Yeah.
Ring the bell. But they want you to...
And it's like negative and positive.
Right, if you know boss yet, and you know, say, 5 to 7 pound fame is good song. When I say good song, meaning songs with a certain moral and value message. And you can submit a song. People submit festival song, them say don't in nature.
Well, that wouldn't be a government approved.
I wouldn't know,
and that's the point. But
I haven't listened
to
a festival song in over 15 years.
Yeah. But if we had some money behind it, Pampute them, they entered the other day when money was behind it.
Pampute are stations.
I think stations.
Right. Yeah. I love it two of them. They're two of the best,
Yeah.
Trust me, them asleep on them.
Yeah. We tell Pampute that to
so I'm saying, if you put resources behind positive actions, promotion and this and that, and it will benefit the society. But if you put laws, we're already anti-government. Man, I go prove say you can't stop me. You understand? So that is what I think. So I don't know. I just think there's something need to change.
You deserve the world along talking. Tell me what you need, I'm asking. Do you need your nails done, darling? Do you need your hair done, darling?